So Ephemerisle is this floating festival on the water that we're going to do. It's sort of like Burning Man on the water is how we like to describe it. Ephemerisle is more about political self-expression. It can be very hard to convince someone with words that some really different way of living can work. But yet if they go and experience it for a week, it can really change their mind.
Just finished the second of 3 main platforms, and we have one more to build tomorrow. We were trying to get them done early today, but I didn't think that would happen. This is actually turning out almost exactly how I expected it to, which is good and bad. We have a lot of optimists here. Their excitement gets in the way of their ability to really perceive what challenges could come up.
Pull in the front. Pull in the front. Pull the bow. Pull the bow. You threw the fucking bow line.
What the hell is that?
Now pass the bow line to Jimmy. Pass the bow line to Jimmy.
You get salty when you're like out on the water and like you know the lingo and you know how things work and there's not a lot of people here who are very salty.
Bend off the back. Bend the back. Can you push my bow line this way?
The only way to really teach people about how any of the boat stuff works is to have it fail so they can see how it doesn't work. Experience is what we end up with when we don't get what we want. And the Buddha teaches us that we never get what we want. So I guess we really just want experience, right? Is that how lessons learned? Yeah.
That one over there is going to go set up a separate anchor point, and we're going to go help. And then once it's solid, everyone else can come one by one and join on. Then we'll have our feast.
All right.
Awesome. Against the levee. Now? Yes, now. It all came together Saturday night when we meant to have it Friday at noon. The fact that we'd worked so much to make that happen just made it a really special time.
I'm here in this attire just in case I need to go down with the ship. I thought it would be very suitable on the water here. I wouldn't say that this is the next Burning Man. It is its own thing, but this does show the potential to create kind of temporary autonomous zones in places that zones where you can experiment and explore, and that's what's significant about this.
I came for sort of the fun and the adventure and the constramping. Constramping is camping, but where you have to construct your campsite. that was That was a term that we came up with the other night.
I am not entirely certain I can see the through line between this and the ultimate end seasteading goal of, independent freeholds out in international waters. Seasteading, to be viable moving forward, has to have all of the aspects of a human civilization, the most important aspect of which is it has to be productive, not merely consumptive. Seasteading has to involve economic activity, and this is not that. You're like building a cult around seasteading. You're creating this is great. We're all in this together. And the dance party has begun.
We running this, let's go. I'm on a boat.
I love it. We had a great time. We found it on our first scouting trip, but it's just such a death trap. We can't get any rights to it because it's like salvage thing. Like all that work to fix stuff, and it's like someone else's. Okay, it's to the left of the stairs here is bad. Let's go that way.
How much easier this is than ocean living, of course.
Yes, it's true, and yet it was still really hard. Yeah, I know. It was a lot more chaotic and a lot slower, and a lot less got built than we meant. But, I always pitch this as like learning for the people coming and learning for us.
I understand how your vision might have been more grandiose, but as just sort of like a person thinking about it and the consumer perspective, I'm like, yeah, that's what they said there'd be.
Awesome.
There's a central space, 100 people are on it, enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Most of the little things are docked to it.
Water is really, really different. It needs specialized skills and specialized technology, but when you have those things, you can do amazing things on it. I think I have a better idea now of just how hard it is, just how hard the ocean is. It makes everything more difficult, makes everything more expensive, it makes everything take longer. And I still think it's worth going after seasteading despite that, because I think that with cleverness and with hard work, we can make reproducible solutions that will make it a lot easier for everyone, but it's going to be a lot of work. And I think that people should be able to form groups and set up whatever government they want as long as they all agree to it. Political self-determination is fundamental.